What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be taking on the new Dokkan Fest for First Form FRIEZA. So he does actually have some missions that obviously come with his Dokkan Fest. They always do these little like campaigns for medals. So we do have the missions kind of pulled up over here. So we have to complete the stage with at least 3 space traveling warrior category units on the team. We have to beat it with 1 of each typing of the unit. We have to beat it without using any support items, and we have to beat it within 5 turns. So if we go over here and hop into the event here, let us go over here, space traveling warriors right here. So we can use physical Turles. We'll run you as our leader. Who else can we bring? Do we want to make it like Saiyan themed? I guess, yeah, we could make it like Saiyan themed. That'd be kind of fun. We'll bring this Turles. We can bring Vegeta. Who else can we bring here? There's not many good Int Saiyan units, so I guess we could just bring King Vegeta. STR, yeah, we definitely gotta bring Turles. And then the final unit we could, for shenanigans, we'll bring Raditz. I mean, why not, right? We're just gonna have a little bit of fun with it. So we'll just hop in just like this. So we got 1 of every typing. Let's just hope that we can beat it within 5 turns, and you know, hopefully this team is strong enough to do that. Which honestly, like, we should be okay. I mean, it is just a, you know, normal Dokkan Fest. So if for any reason we can't beat this within 5 turns on a normal Dokkan Fest, I will be very upset. Alright, so what? First fight is against Dodoria. Okay, so this is what's kind of this is what's funny, is this is from the exact same timeline as when the Tech Bardock like released. And I mean the same timeline as in like when the events of all this is happening. So like the events of this FRIEZA coming out is the same time that we got, is kind of like the same time frame of when the whole Tech Bardock unit dropped, and like everything that happened from that little special is also the same thing with this FRIEZA. Now, I said this in videos before, and I'll say it just one last time. I think this FRIEZA was supposed to be a dual Dokkan Fest along with that Bardock. And I feel like they changed it like last minute. Just because they thought maybe like the sales wouldn't be that great, because it's just a just Bardock and like First Form FRIEZA. So I think they had changed it and just made them individual releases. And the only reason I say that is just because of just how like the FRIEZA is built. I really think that just the way that the FRIEZA was built, they definitely had like him and Bardock made around the same time frame. Like they had to have, because there's no way that both of these units kind of have, you know, it feels like the same kind of utility almost. Whereas, you know, units that have dropped, more units that have dropped since then, kind of, it feels like they were built a little bit more differently than how this FRIEZA was built. Because the way that FRIEZA is built is he's really like attack. He doesn't really have a whole lot of like defensive liabilities. So one thing I'm kind of worried about is he's just not going to be very good defensively. But I mean, he's going to be very powerful, like damage wise. But how much is damage really going to help you, you know, in these harder fights, especially like during the 9th anniversary. There were so many events that dropped that just actually made, they actually made like the difficulty spike compared to what we had. Because the fights that we have now, I mean, Zamasu and Omega Shenron look like, you know, they look like little kids compared to these new fights. Like they don't even hit as hard as these new fights do. So it's actually really ridiculous, you know, that this FRIEZA is not going to be very good defensively, and he's probably going to die a lot in these like new fights, especially. So there we go. We completed that. We did get the completion, and that should give us the all of the medals here and everything. Yep, so we're gonna get all the extra medals. So we got 28 medals there, and then just these swords, very kind. So that puts us at 35 medals. I mean, we have enough to like awaken Dodoria, or you could obviously, you know, you just gotta do it 6 more times in order to get the rest of the medals to be able to awaken him, awaken FRIEZA, I mean. But I really wish that they would add in more missions so we could get more of these medals done. That way we just don't have to run these like events over and over and over. I feel like that's that really is one of the things that's kind of annoying, is having to run these events over and over and over. So I really feel like what they could have done is they could add like more missions. I guess I could just run this event while I kind of talk about this. But I really wish that they would give like more missions for these medals, because if they would give us just a few more missions, I can see them, you know, maybe if they added in another, I don't know, 4 missions, another 5 missions even, to where, you know, you could run it enough to be able to awaken, kind of like awaken the new unit with like the least amount of energy needed. And that way you're not spending so much like stamina, because obviously it's 25 stamina every run. But you know, if they either added in missions, I think that'd be cool, or if they just gave us like another difficulty above super, like I wouldn't mind that. Because if they would give us like if they gave us a second difficulty, that honestly could also help with farming. You know, like if say essentially, you know, if they gave us another difficulty above that costs 50 stamina, maybe it would just drop you like twice, like 14 medals instead of 7. So, you know, like that option's there. Now, granted, we do have like the power level update and everything, and we have that on both global and JP now. But, you know, so sometimes you can get lucky and you could get another like medal drop to happen. That's happened to me plenty of times before, but obviously on the first run that we did, it didn't happen. I guess we can see if maybe we'll get lucky like this time around, and maybe we'll actually get one. Or maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get another medal drop here. So we'll find out here in a second, as soon as the auto fight finishes this last one right here. Actually, we'll do this. Honestly, bringing Raditz on the team, I probably should have just opted out, because he's kind of useless on this team. He's obviously like the worst unit on this team. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do with his EZA. And I want to see if they're going to make him like, if they're really going to keep him as bad as he is, or if they actually will make him like usable. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with Raditz when he finally gets his EZA. But there you guys go. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this quick little video on the Dokkan event. And just kind of like chatted about what my thoughts were on, you know, the medals and the grind and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that. If you did, consider hitting that like button. And if you guys are new here, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.